A new WVU Heart and Vascular Institute is now open in Martinsburg, offering 10,000 square feet of clinic space with exam rooms, procedure rooms, diagnostic capabilities, and a dedicated patient entrance waiting area. At the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques to provide world-class healthcare close to home. Visit the expanded WVU HVI Clinic on the Berkeley Medical Center campus, a department of Berkeley Medical Center.
We're the Skinner brothers. Most folks only need a lawyer once or twice in their lives. And when they're injured or in an accident, most people don't know what to do. We get it. It can be overwhelming.
Nobody likes to be told you need a lawyer, but that's why we're here. We want to get you back to your normal life and help you recover.
So if you or a loved one has been in an accident, give us a call. Let us figure out how we can get you compensation.
Reach us at SkinnerWins.com or Google Skinner Lawyers. We'll treat you like family.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
The following sports special is a broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. It's time for the fun of a summertime tradition with Little League All-Star Baseball.
Play ball!
And now, let's go to the ballpark and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Welcome into historic Oatsdale Park here in Martinsburg, West Virginia, home of your District 6 Area 1 champions for 2023, Martinsburg All-Stars. And tonight we will see who will join them in the District 6 tournament as we see the Morgan County All-Stars take on Hedgesville Little League. Dylan Bishop alongside me, Nick Verzolini, our cameraman this evening, Colin McLaughlin, Spencer Dupuis back in the studio, and Nick, where we find out who else is going to go on to the district tournament here tonight.
Yeah, let's take a look back at the tournament so far, Dylan. We saw Hedgesville beat Jefferson, then Hedgesville beat Hedgesville lose to Martinsburg. Martinsburg beat this Morgan County team to advance, like you said, and then Hedgesville to comeback win last night over Jefferson to get to this point in what was an absolute thriller after Jefferson beat South Berkeley. So it's been a great tournament so far, and looking forward to more action.
And there was our first pitch from Braden Leibelsberger of Morgan County into the leadoff hitter, the other pitcher tonight for Hedgesville, Logan Harper. And the second pitch comes in for a ball, makes it 2-0 here to start this one out. And this one's a shot into right center field. That one is out of here! Logan Harper with a leadoff home run, giving himself some insurance up on the mound right away. And just like that, 3 pitches into the game, Hedgesville leads 1-0.
Yeah, what a shot by Logan Harper, and a no-doubter out there to right field. I mean, as soon as it left his bat, you knew he was out of the park. And, I mean, the perfect start for Hedgesville, and obviously not a great start for this Morgan County team.
And it's a swing and a miss on the first pitch to Carter Boyd, last night's starting pitcher, now in center field tonight.
I seem to be under the belief that Morgan County really only has 3 guys that they want to pitch. We've seen Miller. Obviously, Brendan Anderton had that phenomenal performance in Game 1. Did we get a hit by pitch there, Dylan?
Yeah, it looks like that second pitch just scraped off the elbow of Carter Boyd, so he's going to take first base.
But what I was saying there is we've seen Anderton pitch. He's done for the tournament.
Here's a shot into center field straight away. The catch is going to be made a couple steps from the wall by Avery Ryder for the first out.
And we've seen Braylon Miller, and we've seen the guy we have on the mound tonight here, Braden Leibelsberger. So
That was Aiden Fuller flying out the center field.
They really don't have that many other options, but also these guys have thrown a lot of pitches over the weekend was my essential point.
First pitch into Landon Funk. It's going to be fouled off to the first base side. Makes it 0-1. So Carter Boyd on first base for Hedgesville. Livelsberger rocks and fires. This one also hit into center field on the fly. And Ryder's going to make the catch once again. The left-handed throw into second base for the second out. So 2 straight flyouts after the home run and hit by pitch. Livelsberger recovering well.
Yeah, good to see that from Livelsberger after a tough start early in the count. Only the second home run we've seen of the tournament.
Strike one on the outside corner to Reed Michael, last night's winning pitcher for Hedgesville against Jefferson. The second pitch is low into the turf and outside. Evens up the count at 1-1.
Yeah, Reed Michael was really the hero for this team in a lot of ways. They needed somebody to slow down that Jefferson lineup, and he did it.
And this one, Michael fouls off, slices to the third base side foul.
Yeah, I think he had some big hits, too, during their rally back, if I'm not mistaken. So, I was down there wrapping up the camera cord and heard the kids chanting MVP when Reed was walking through the dugout.
Livelsberger, 1-2 pitch, swung on and fouled off. Foul tip to the backstop. Yeah, Reed Michael came into the game with Hedgesville down 8-3, and he kept Jefferson scoreless enough that they could come back and get the win. Here's another 1-2 from Livelsberger. That's hit to the shortstop side and gets by Miller at short. That's a single into left field. Runners on first and second now with 2 outs for Hedgesville, and Reed Michael's great tournament continues.
Yeah, just good piece of hitting, put it right through that 5-6 hole into left field, and Hedgesville continuing to do some early damage here. 2 outs now, but you've seen a home run. We'll see what they can do with the rest of the lineup.
Third baseman Jackson Stopp up first, swing and miss at the first pitch. A look at the defense for Morgan County. We got Landon Cobb behind the plate as this one comes in to him. It's another swing and a miss by Stopp. We have Brennan Anderson at third, Braylon Miller at short, Ben Frank at second, Nathaniel Slifer at first, makes up the infield. It's another foul one off to the backstop again. Thurman Moss in left field, Avery Ryder in center, and Tommy Ducic in right. That's the defense behind Braden Livelsberger on the mound for Morgan County. And the 0-2 pitch, high. Stopp has to duck out of the way for that one. Makes it 1-2. He'll step back into the box. Number 21 at third base tonight. And he will foul this one off once again. We'll get you the full lineup for Hedgesville tonight since we got underway very quickly right as first pitch was coming on. Logan Harper, the pitcher. Carter Boyd in center, batting second. Aiden Fuller, second baseman, batting third. This one's fouled off again by Stopp. Batting fourth is Landon Funk at first base. Reed Michael, an extra hitter, batting fifth. Jackson Stopp currently batting sixth at third base. Chase Whittington batting seventh at catcher. Eighth is the shortstop Chase Munyon. Ninth is right fielder Will Meyer. 10th extra hitter Michael Forney. 11th is left fielder Austin Jordan as a wild pitch goes to the backstop, and the runners advance now to second and third and on a 2-2 count.
Yeah, those little mistakes, that they add up. You got to have pretty clean defense if you can. You don't want to give free bases to the opponent.
And there's another ball. This one's going to be a wild pitch that lets the run come in. Carter Boyd comes around to score, and it's now 2-0 Hedgesville after another wild pitch.
Yeah, those hurt. Obviously, you got to try to keep them in front, or from a pitcher perspective, make it a little bit easier on your catcher.
Full count, 2 outs. The pitch is outside, and Jackson Stopp draws a walk, puts runners on the corners here with 2 outs in a 2-0 game. Now here comes Jace Whittington, the catcher, number 77 for Hedgesville. So let's see what kind of stopping of the bleeding that Morgan County can do if they can limit it to only 2 runs here in the top of the first. This one's popped up to shortstop. Miller's under it. He makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2-0 Hedgesville after a leadoff home run by Logan Harper. Another run comes in. 2-0 Hedgesville after the top of the first. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Little League Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 1 minute.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
Whether it's a strain, sprain, or fracture, WVU Medicine Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Charlestown and Spring Mills now offers same-day appointments. No referral is needed unless required by your insurance carrier. WVU Medicine Orthopedics and Sports Medicine offers the exceptional care you expect for the injuries you don't. For same-day appointments at WVU Medicine Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, call 304-725-BONE.
And who started things out with a home run on the 3rd pitch of the game? Logan Harper taking the mound for Hedgesville. And we'll get you the lineup starting things out for Morgan County. Leading off will be the pitcher, number 11, Braden Livelsberger. Batting second at catcher, 0-0, Landon Cobb. Batting third at third base, number 35, Brennan Anderton. Fourth, extra hitter, number 72, Matthew Slifer. Batting fifth, shortstop, number 42, Braylon Miller. Sixth in right field, number 7, Tommy Ducic. Then it's left fielder, number 4, Thurman Moss. Second baseman, number 1, Ben Frank, as the first pitch comes in for a strike. First baseman, number 99, Nathaniel Slifer. Then it's Caden Shover, number 10, extra hitter. And then extra hitter, number 5, Ethan Stewart. And center fielder, number 3, Avery Ryder, as the second pitch from Logan Harper goes behind the backstop. Evens things up at 1-1 for Braden Livelsberger.
Yeah, I think Morgan County obviously trying to get something going offensively. Last time they came to play had 12 strikeouts in 4 innings. So
that second pitch, third pitch of the at-bat is the second ball. Comes up near the face and the shoulders of Livelsberger. He has to duck out of the way. Makes it 2-1.
So did get 2 base runners in that game, but obviously going to need to have some better at-bats if you want to find any way to win tonight.
The next pitch was a swing and a miss by Livelsberger. Evens things up at 2-2. Harper rocks and fires. Hit this one into left field past the glove of Chase Munyon into left field. It's a base hit to start things out for Livelsberger.
And hey, that will hopefully, if you're Morgan County, carry over. I mean, this is a team that is coming off of, like I said, a rough offensive performance. To see a hit early out of your guys, hitting is contagious, so that can definitely play an impact in this game.
Now the catcher, Landon Cobb, comes up the bat. First pitch contact over to second base, slow roller. They try to go to second with it, not in time. And that's an infield single. 2 straight hits to start things out for Morgan County.
Yeah, this is good to see, I think, out of Morgan County early in the game. A little bit of offense. I was pretty impressed with their first game against South Berkeley, and then they obviously got shut down by a really good Martinsburg team. So we'll see if they can keep pace here of Hedgesville and make this a really entertaining final.
Brennan Anderton, the third baseman, takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Logan Harper got himself early insurance, but he'll try to keep the lead here. The second pitch is also low. Bounces. Nice save by Whittington. Makes it 2-0.
Yeah, Harper, I mean, he just crushed that ball out to right field.
Here's the windup. That one goes past the glove of Whittington. The runners are going to try to advance. Throw down to the third, not in time. Runners on second and third now, and a 3-0 count for Brennan Anderton.
Not a bad throw, though, by Whittington down there to third base. Made it a close play. But now 2 in scoring position for Morgan County.
The 3-0 comes across the plate. Anderton not given the green light. Makes it 3-1 after the strike call.
Yep, definitely taken all the way on 3-0 count.
3-1 from Harper. Fouled back straight away. Makes the count full. First base open. Runners on second and third. No outs. Morgan County try to get back in this one. This one hit on the ground to short. Play be made by Munyon. Throw over is in time. Throw over to third. Not in time to get the out there. But Leibelsberger comes in to score. It's a fielder's choice RBI for Brennan Anderton, and it's 2-1 now. Hedgesville's lead cut in half.
Yeah, he'll take it. I mean, Anderton, he grounds out, does his job, though, gets the run across.
And ducking out of the way of that one is Matthew Slifer.
I think that's really important at this level to see productive at-bats from guys and kids realizing that you don't always have to get a hit to make an impact offensively.
Yeah, there's more than one way to be productive. It doesn't always have to end with you being on first base. A 1-1 count after a foul ball by Slifer. Time's called. A little bit of a pep talk from his manager, Clint Moss, over at third base. Happy 52nd birthday to Clint Moss, by the way. And that ball in the dirt and outside from Logan Harper, 2-1.
The big 5-2.
The big 5-2. There's another pitch from Harper, swung on and missed. It came out of the box as he swung at that one. So it's 2-2. Still one out in this one. They can get that run home from third base on a sacrifice if it comes to it. But you can't do it like that, swing and a miss. It's a strikeout. First strikeout of the game for either team. Harper sends down Slifer.
It's a pretty good pitch by Logan Harper, though, to go up in the zone, throw the fastball by him. You keep that runner stranded at third base. Now you got 2 down, so you really don't need to worry about the runner if you're Harper.
And Braylon Miller, shortstop, will take ball 1, low in the dirt. Harper trying to keep the lead for Hedgesville in this one. Next pitch outside, and that goes back to the backstop. But Whittington gets to it quick enough, or Cobb stays put at third base.
Yeah, it's very important at this level to have a catcher that is active behind the plate, and so far we've seen some good stuff from Whittington. Even when he hasn't gotten to the ball, he's been able to get to it quickly.
Harper again. And Miller jumps away, thinking the ball is inside, but it's called a strike on the inside corner. Make it 2-1. Miller one more time. This one's a chopper to first base, and Funk will just step on the bag for the third out of the inning. Morgan County strands a runner on third, still down by 1 run after 1 inning. This is Little League Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. We'll be back with the second inning after this 60-second break.
Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire. Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
call my parents. Dad, come over. The brisket's done.
The Traeger Connected Experience. Everything you need for epic flavor. And then some.
Shop now and save at Orsini's today.
Top of the second here at Oatsdale Park. Hedgesville leads Morgan County 2-1 in the runner-up game. The championship round of the Challengers bracket to see who will join Martinsburg in the district tournament this weekend. So far, Hedgesville's edge comes from the leadoff home run by Logan Harper and the RBI single by Reed Michael.
Entertaining game so far, Dylan. A lot of offense. Some good defensive plays as well.
Chase Munyon swings and misses at the first pitch from Livelsberger.
So after this first inning, we'll see how these two pitchers settle in.
This is a called strike number 2. Makes it 0-2. So 2 pitches at least settled in more so is Livelsberger. That one's high and outside for the first ball of the at-bat. And he'll rock and fire this one again. This one's hit on the ground to shortstop. Plays made by Miller, and it will be in time to Slifer at first base. So inning number 2 starts off a lot better than inning number 1, going from a leadoff home run to a leadoff ground out.
Yeah. Only, I guess, one of those runs come across on a wild pitch.
Sure, it was a wild pitch, not an RBI single.
Not a bad start at all for Livelsberger. Besides the home run, you're going to give up home runs every once in a while, but it's how you bounce back from those pitches that really, I think, determines the outcome and what kind of pitcher you're going to be.
The 0-1 after a foul ball. His swing and another one foul by Will Meyer, the right fielder. We'll see if he can get 2 in a row to put down. Here's the pitch, and that one is a little bit outside. 1-2 count now for Will Meyer at the plate. Next pitch from Livelsberger comes in, and it's a swing and a miss. Drop third strike, but they're not going to be able to make the play. Cobb couldn't quite find the ball in time to make a throw down to first. So it's a strikeout for Livelsberger, but it's a runner on first. It's still 1 out.
Yeah, those are the little things that definitely can come back to hurt you when you give up a free base. Cobb couldn't find the ball. Unfortunately, it was right in front of him, but he just couldn't locate it. And that can be tough to do with that catcher gear.
The first pitch to Michael Forney is fouled off of his foot. 0-1. So now if there's a runner on, see if Livelsberger can leave him stranded or if Hedgesville can extend the lead. Next pitch on the outside corner, strike 2.
I'm a big fan, though, of these Morgan County uniforms. Have that, classic Little League look to them.
Yeah, the pinstripes. Next pitch, fouled up in the air. Cobb has a chance at it and will make the play behind the plate in foul territory. Pop up, and it's out number 2.
Kind of a redemption play for Cobb. Probably could have made the throw on the drop third strike if he was able to locate that ball. Couldn't locate it, but then he comes back and he makes a good catch behind the plate, so that's always good to see.
The last batter in the lineup, Austin Jordan, comes up the bat. Outside for ball 1 is the first pitch. Only 11 players in the lineup tonight for Hedgesville as Kevin Blosser is out sick. The 1-0 from Livelsberger. Hit over to third base in foul territory, but a diving play made by Anderton. And that's the 3rd out. So after a 2-run first inning, Livelsberger comes back with a clean sheet And it'll be 2-1 still going into the bottom of the second. This is Little League Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
At Carter Myers Automotive, what we do today will tomorrow become what we've done. That's why Owners Just Do More no longer defines us. Our work is never done because what we live by doesn't have a finish line. We care. Our company of owners is moving lives forward every day by finding more ways to care before, during, and after your purchase. Because when you're happy, so are we. Carter Myers Automotive. Proud to be the owners who just care more.
Bottom of the second here from Oatsdale Park, still 2-1. Hedgesville over Morgan County in the District 6 Area 1 runner-up game here between Hedgesville and Morgan County. Tommy Ducic will lead things off for Morgan County. Dudic. Excuse me.
It's okay.
Logan Harper, first pitch is going to be fouled back to the cage behind us. Makes it 0-1 to start things out.
But you got to understand, Dylan, I hyped up Tommy Dudic because I liked his name. It just sounded like a outfielder, doesn't it?
It does. It sounds it sounds like a right fielder name, you know?
Yeah, I thought maybe he played for the Rockies or something, Tommy Dudic.
This one's high, reeled in by Whittington so it doesn't go back to the backstop. Evens out the count at 1-1.
Maybe one day.
Maybe. There's the pitch from Logan Harper. Another foul ball. Makes it 1-2. So making contact in this at-bat. Just not quite able to get it into fair territory yet. See if that changes on the 1-2. That one's taken low. Evens things up at 2-2.
So far, though, I think Morgan County looks a lot more like the team we saw against South Berkeley. Playing better defensively and so far having good at-bats at the plate.
Another ball outside this time. Brings the count full to Tommy Dudic. See if he can get on base to lead things off. Harper throws it swing and a miss by Dudic. Retires the first one of the inning.
Yeah, a lot of movement on that pitch from Logan Harper. Already seen a few good strikeout pitches from him, so.
2 on the day. It's Thurman Moss, the left fielder. Number 4 comes up to bat. Harper's first pitch. Swung on and missed. Thurman Moss. I knew, we mentioned it on the broadcast yesterday and on the Sports Mix today that manager Clint Moss is my Little League coach, and I knew right away that Thurman Moss was his kid because, as a swung on and missed for the second pitch, that Clint Moss is a huge, diehard New York Yankees fan, and of course named his son after Thurman Munson, much like his older son, Gary Moss.
There you go.
And this one from Thurman is hit into center field for a base hit. So he'll get things going for Morgan County. Runner on first. See if they can tie things back up or even better in this inning.
Tell you what, Thurman Moss is a good baseball name. Just Clint Moss is too.
A lot of good names in that Moss family.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all named after Yankees players, so you would think they better be good baseball names, right?
I would hope so.
0-1 count now to Ben Frank. This one's hit to shortstop. Munyon's going to try to make the play. It bounces and goes past Funk at first. Runners are going to advance to second and third. So now with one down, 2 runners in scoring position for Morgan County, down by 1 run.
Yeah, see if you can take advantage here of a mistake by Hedgesville. Potentially tie this game up. And It's a great opportunity for Morgan County.
First pitch to Nathaniel Slifer, swung on and missed. Harper still has a chance to leave these stranded and keep the lead in the hands of Hedgesville. Next pitch inside. Backs up Slifer off the plate a little bit. Now 1-1 with one out. And this one foul tipped into the glove of Whittington, makes it 1-2. There's the windup. Harper throws this one in across the plate, gets Slifer looking on the breaking ball. 2 outs now, his third strikeout of the game for Logan Harper.
Again, if he gets 2 strikes, Harper looks pretty confident in his pitches to find a good one to get the strikeout. There he does it again, so 3 strikeouts already. Not quite Dayon Fisher stuff, but certainly impressive.
Now Caden Shover's first pitch is fouled back behind the catcher and the umpire.
Yes, we're getting into the 10, 11, 12 guys, 2 of them extra hitters. We'll see what Shover can do.
Next pitch from Harper. Called on the outside corner. 0-2. So one more strike, and Harper can leave 2 stranded to keep the lead. And this one close to going over the head of Shover. He ducks down. 1-2 now. Wind up from Harper, this one. Inside, but Shover swings and chips at it foul. Keeps himself alive. Takes a hard swing outside the box. Steps back in. Ready for another 1-2 from Harper. Comes in, and he swings and misses at another breaking ball. 4th strikeout in the first 2 innings for Logan Harper. Sends down Morgan County, and after 2, it's still 2-1 Hedgesville. And we'll take a 60-second break. This is Little League Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, back in 60 seconds.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details.
Top of the 3rd here at Oakdale Park. Still 2-1 Hedgesville over Morgan County. Now Hedgesville will try to extend their lead once again. Couldn't get anything going in inning number 2, but leading things off is the pitcher Logan Harper, who led off the game. 3rd pitch we saw in this one sent it in a right center field over the wall for a home run. And you'll see this first pitch. He'll hit this one on the ground hard to second, making the play. Not in time is Ben Frank. Bobbled it just enough for the speed of Logan Harper to get him to first base.
So Harper's really done it all. I mean, pitching really well on the mound so far for Hedgesville. Obviously has the home run, beats out an infield single there, so good stuff from the leadoff guy.
Now Carter Boyd's first pitch is going to be a pop-up to shortstop, and Braylon Miller makes the play for the first out. So 1 pitch and 1 out after the leadoff single. Now we'll see Aiden Fuller come to the plate for the second time. Flew out to center field his first time around. And he will be first pitch swinging as well. This one goes off the glove of Braylon Miller at shortstop. Would have been a tough play to make anyway. So now it's runners on first and second for Hedgesville. So they look to try to extend this lead out past 1 run, like it's been since the bottom of the first. And now we'll see Landon Funk hit the ball to third base. Stepping on the bag is Anderton. Throw over to first, not in time. And as they make that play, we'll see Fuller go over from second to third.
Now batting, number 17.
Yeah, you're able to get 2 outs, though, so we'll see, again, if Hedgesville strands a runner or if Morgan County can, or I should say, or can Hedgesville come through with a hit here.
The first pitch to Reed Michael is a ball.
It's a good guy to have at the plate. Already has a single earlier.
Yep, he will take this one for a strike as Landon Funk steals second base on the catcher's indifference. So it's now 1-1 with 2 outs. Runners on second and third for the first baseman. He'll hit this one chopped over to the third base side, foul. Third base coach barehands it, throws it back over to Livelsberger. One and two, 2 outs. Livelsberger winds up, throws this one, and this is a pass ball off the glove of the catcher. And Fuller's going to slide into the plate, giving Hedgesville another insurance run, 3-1. Now the count's 2-2.
Yeah, it's a big play. I mean, at least you get 1 run in here if you're Hedgesville, and then from a Morgan County perspective, that one hurts.
Now this is another one hit. Lined up, but it slices foul. Keeps the count at 2-2 as the sun starts to poke out behind the clouds in center field.
Yeah, I finally remembered my sunglasses today, Dylan.
It's taking me a second to find where mine are because you forget about them after a little bit. This ball is outside. Makes the count full. 3-2 with 2 outs. Livelsberger try to get out of this jam, only giving up 1 run. Here's the windup. That one's inside, but he takes a swing at it and hits it foul. Things stay full. Landon Funk over at third base, trying to come in and make things a 3-run lead for Hedgesville if he can, but Livelsberger comes and fires. This one goes into center field. The catch is made by Avery Ryder, so the lead stays at 2 as we go to the bottom of the third. It's now 3-1 Hedgesville here in the District 6 Area 1 runner-up game to see who joins Martinsburg at the district tournament. This is Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 Little League Baseball. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl tile and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Locust Hill Golf Course invites you to historic Charlestown, West Virginia for 18 holes of phenomenal golf. We're just an hour drive from the Baltimore-D.C. Beltway, 1/2 hour from Winchester and Leesburg, Virginia, as well as Hagerstown and Frederick, Maryland. Each tee offers challenges across the 35 acres of lakes, ponds, and streams, which come into play on 11 holes. The Blue Ridge Mountains also provide a breathtaking backdrop to Locust Hill. Schedule your tee time today at www.locusthillgolfcourse.com or call 304-728-7300. That's 304-728-7300. Locust Hill Golf Course invites you to a historic...
Bottom of the third inning now. We've got a quick break between innings. Already 1 pitch into it. Things are 1-0 to Ethan Stewart. And the second pitch to him is hit right to first base. Landon Funk makes the play for the first out. Hedgesville with a 3-1 lead here, trying to advance to the district tournament. Dylan Bishop alongside me, Nick Verzolini, here to see who goes through between Hedgesville and Morgan County. Colin McLaughlin's our cameraman. Spencer Dupuy back in the studio. An attempted bunt by Avery Ryder. No dice as it goes back to the backstop. So now Logan Harper's second pitch. That'll be low in the dirt. So it makes it 1-1. Harper winds up, throws another pitch. That'll be strike two looking. So Harper looking good here, over 40 pitches now. See, rocks and fires again, and it's a called strike three. Strikeout number 5 for Logan Harper. Puts Morgan County down for 2 in a row. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Now we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Braden Livelsberger had a single his first time up. Came around the score eventually. Swing and a miss at the first one.
Yeah, Harper continuing to roll pretty well out there on the mound for Hedgesville. After that one run given up, hasn't really been much since.
Well, Livelsberger checks his swing at that one, but goes around too far. So a quick 0-2 now from Harper as he tries to send the lineup down in order. Swing and a miss, but it's a drop third strike as the ball goes past the catcher. And he's not going to be able to make a play. So Livelsberger, it's a strikeout for Harper, his 6th, but Livelsberger gets to go down to first.
I guess you get to pad the stat sheet if you're Harper, if you get another one.
Yeah, there you go. Gets that at least. Landon Cobb fouls off the first pitch.
But obviously, that's frustrating for Hedgesville, and the other thing you get to pad is the pitch count, which at this point in the tournament, not certain how many pitchers Hedgesville has left.
And 51 pitches now, and there's the 52nd for a strike. They'll throw down to second, try to get Livelsberger, but he's safe with a stolen base.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad throw. I don't think it was caught over there at short, but with the batter or the base runner sliding in there, had a chance potentially if the throw was a little bit up the line a little bit.
Harper throws this one low, makes it 1-2 to Cobb now.
I think Morgan County could really use a hit here to get that run in.
And it's a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Logan Harper, his 7th. Sends down Morgan County again. Still 3-1 Hedgesville after 3 full innings. This is Little League Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
One of the questions lawyers get asked the most is, what is my case worth?
I'm Steven Skinner, and this is my brother Andrew with Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers.
The truth is, it's very difficult for a lawyer to pinpoint a number because every case is different.
We get to know each situation and we'll give you an idea of what your case is worth and why.
The sooner we get involved, the better we can do getting you the compensation you deserve.
Google Skinner Lawyers or go to skinnerwins.com. We'll treat you like family.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
3-1 Hedgesville after 3 full innings here as we reach the top of the 4th. And then Hedgesville will try to extend their lead. Now with Jackson Staub up at the plate for his 2nd appearance. Braden Livelsberger through 3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 strikeout, 2 walks. This one's fouled back by Staub. He's at 48 pitches. The 0-1 to Staub. It hits him on the leg, it looks like. Tried to jump out of the way, but couldn't. So it's another hit by pitch. Third walk for Livelsberger. And for the second time today, Jackson stops on base with a walk.
He walked or hit by pitch?
He walked the first time up. That time it was hit by pitch.
Yeah. Just wanted to clear that up.
Regular walk. They checked on him. Double checked on him at first base. And now Jace Whittington steps into the batter's box. 0-1. Bunt goes back into foul territory. It's 0-2 now.
So we'll see how Hedgesville, or see what Hedgesville can do here if a runner on first base. Opportunity to extend this lead.
Here's the windup and the pitch from Livelsberger. And it's swung on and missed. And that was actually an 0-1 count. So now it's 0-2. Next pitch, chopped, foul to the left side. As Cobb goes from catching position to go and get it. Gives it back to his pitcher. To wonder if this visibility from the sun is starting to come into play. As
I would
Cobb,
think it definitely is.
Cobb, before he puts his catching mask back on, adjusts his sunglasses. We saw this problem a bit yesterday in the Hedgesville-Jefferson game before the sun went behind clouds. Pitch from Livelsberger to third base. It's a chopper to Anderton. He goes to second with it over the head of the second baseman, Frank. That's going to let the runner stop, go over to third base. So now it's runners on the corners with no outs.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of tough with the sun, obviously. You mentioned it. And I guess the thought process is you put the game at 7 so it's a little bit cooler, but then with the sun's location, it kind of makes things a little bit difficult.
And Munyon up the bat, shows bunt, pulls back for a ball, and Whittington's going to go to second with a stolen base on the catcher's indifference. Next pitch from Livelsberger, swung on and missed. Goes off the glove of Cobb, but it's right there for him to recover. No advancement. The two runners in scoring position. Big chance for Hedgesville to get even further out in front. This ball's hit up in the air towards second base, popped up. Catch is made by Ben Frank. And the runners stay put. So one batter down with no damage done. One out now.
Yeah, and again, it's a big opportunity here for Hedgesville. You got two guys in scoring position. You've built a nice lead. We've already seen dominance from Logan Harper at times on the mound.
Meyer squares the bunt as well. Doesn't pull the bat back as the ball's outside. So it's strike one.
Yeah, if you can. I mean, if you could probably bunt for a base hit.
Second pitch is a swing and a miss.
Not a great pitch to swing at. Pretty good pitch, though, I guess, running away from the batter there that made it a little bit difficult to see it out of the hand.
0-2, hit down, chopper to third. And Anderton throws it to first for the second out, but Staub comes across and scores. Adding to the lead, it is 4-1 Hedgesville now. So it's a fielder's choice RBI for Will Meyer. Gets things done to make it a 3-run lead.
Yeah, I mean, Hedgesville continues to find ways to get runs across at the very least.
First pitch to Forney comes across outside corner for a strike.
As proven last night, no lead is ever safe.
Nope. This one's hit into left field, right at Thurman Moss. And that'll retire the side. But Hedgesville gets another run up on the board. Gets their lead up to 3 runs. It's 4-1. So we head to the bottom of the fourth. This is Little League Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
There's a local family moving in our territory.
What do you want from me?
Taste it. It's really good.
We'll go to the mattresses.
It's not personal. It's strictly business. Leave the guns. Take the pizza.
Rock's, now serving hot, fresh pizza to die for.
Ow, that really hurt.
Welcome back to Oatsdale Park. Bottom of the fourth, and it's a new pitcher for Hedgesville. Logan Harper goes 54 pitches. And he gives up 3 hits, 1 run, 7 strikeouts in his 3 innings of work. And they'll take him off the mound to preserve the pitch count, because they'll hope to potentially use him in a district game if they make it past this one. And it'll be Landon Funk on the mound now for Hedgesville.
I'm not sure, though, if how long you have to rest. I guess it's, what, a week, or is it 5 days?
Well, I think it's you get the full 4 or 5 days if you go to 85 pitches. I believe.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
The sliding scale, right?
Is there even any reason to hold him back?
Well, if you wanted him to pitch on Saturday, that would only be 4 days. That would only be 4 days rest.
Okay.
Well, I guess he would only be on 3 days. He would only be on 3 days rest if he pitched Saturday, and 4 if he pitched on Sunday, I believe.
Gotta get there first.
It's true. You do have to get there first. He was pitching very well. But we'll see what Funk can do up on the mound now as he faces Brennan Anderton.
I mean, hey, if you believe in your guys, obviously they believe in Funk. I think he pitched last night, pitched pretty well at times. So
and there's a strike. Once again, it's 0-2 to start things out. Brennan Anderton, fielder's choice RBI his first time up. Drove in Livelsberger. And that's a swing and a miss. So a 3-pitch strikeout to start things out for Landon Funk.
Yeah, I mean, if Funk comes in and picks up where Harper left off, it really doesn't matter. But I just typically it's tough to pull a kid when he's got 7 strikeouts. But I understand if they're thinking that they're going to advance, but also you got to get there first. So I don't know.
And there's another swing and a miss to Slifer. So obviously Hedgesville has enough faith in Funk that they can throw him out on the mound. And there's one fouled off.
I mean, maybe if it's a 1-0 game, maybe you keep him out there because it's a little bit closer and he's kind of the reason why you're winning. But it is 4-1. You've been able to get base runners on consistently. You feel pretty good about where your offense is, and if Funk can continue where Harper left off, then there's no real reason to worry about it. So far, he looks pretty good.
And there's his first ball thrown out of his 6 pitches. Makes it 1-2. So with 1 out, here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung, foul, tipped into the glove. So that's a strikeout. Yeah, and Slifer didn't quite realize that was the case at first, but he is sent down. So that's 2 straight strikeouts to start off the bottom of the 4th for Landon Funk.
Well, it doesn't sound like Funk has had any drop off from what we've seen from Harper. So looks like a good call by Hedgesville so far and head coach Justin Boyd.
First pitch also a strike into Braylon Miller, and the second one he'll look at, and that'll be called the same. So 0-2, making quick work so far in the 4th inning. Braylon Miller grounded out to first base, first time up, and that's a swing and a miss. Landon Funk has Morgan County in a funk, strikes out the side, swinging to end the 4th inning. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Hedgesville up 4-1. This is Little League Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hi, I'm Ron Springer, head golf professional at The Woods. If you're a golfer who loves fun and competition, get your friends together and enter one of the many fundraising tournaments held at The Woods. You and your group may qualify to play in the area's premier golf event, the Tournament of Champions. The winning team will receive individual prizes as well as a cash prize for the organization they represent. For a list of qualifying tournaments, see ads in around the Panhandle magazine and the Journal. For a list of rules and regulations, visit thewoods.com or contact me, Ron, at thewoods.com.
Jambo Construction and Fencing Company, LLC is a veteran-owned and operated company right here in the Eastern Panhandle, West Virginia that specializes in decks, fencing, and hardscaping. Find us on Facebook at Jambo Construction and Fencing to see more of the projects we've completed. For a free estimate, you can call Bo Bartley at 304-268-5452 or Jamie Gall at 304-279-5053. We are licensed and insured in the state of West Virginia, and as Martinsburg alums, we say, go Bulldogs.
2 innings to go here at Oatsdale Park in the District 6 Area 1 runners-up game to see who goes through with Martinsburg to the District 6 tournament. Hedgesville 4-1 as they come up to bat in the top of the 5th inning, trying to get their lead even further past 3 runs as they've added 1 on to it in each of the last 2 innings. Braden Livelsberger still on the mound for Morgan County. His first pitch goes off the glove of the catcher. It's a ball to Austin Jordan, the left fielder. Hitting at the bottom of the lineup, so they'll flip back over to the top after this at-bat. Livelsberger hits it right at the second baseman, Ben Frank, on a line. Goes to a knee to get it before it hits the ground, and that'll be 1 out.
Now batting, number 11.
It's 2 lineouts in the infield and 2 at-bats for Austin Jordan.
Yep, back to the top of the order, and Harper, who had that home run to lead things off, really got the offense going for Hedgesville.
The first pitch to Harper will be inside for a ball.
It's only a 3-run game, so if Morgan County can get out of this inning with no damage, they still got plenty of opportunities.
And this one's hit on a line past the second baseman for another base hit for Logan Harper. He's 3 for 3 now. 2 singles and a home run.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that he's a player, and he looks like a guy that's going to be really good, moving forward. I mean, obviously at this age, it's hard to tell if they're going to develop.
This one from Boyd on the ground to third base. Anderton gets it to second in time to get Harper, not in time to make a play at first. So it's a fielder's choice. So now there's 2 outs. Hedgesville will replace Harper with Boyd on that fielder's choice at first base.
Well, I was going to say is for Harper's age, clearly has some talent on the mound, clearly has a good bat as well.
Fuller hits this one into left center field in the gap. This could be extra bases as misplayed in left field. Boyd's going to come around from first base, and he's going to score as the ball goes over the head of the catcher. And all the way to third base is Aiden Fuller with a triple. And now it's 5-1 Hedgesville.
Yeah, I mean, that almost feels like a dagger, kind of, even though, like I said, there's a lot of time left in this game. But, yeah, you're probably going to see a pitching change now, I would imagine. We're going to see Miller probably, since they kept his pitch count low, to use him in this situation.
So it's at very least, it's a mound visit. We'll see if they take the ball out of the hand of Livelsberger. Clint Moss comes up to the mound.
Yeah, you're at least thinking about it here, Dylan, but we'll see if they actually make a change. You're probably going over some things that he wants to see defensively. Obviously, the message at this point, too, I mean, this game's not over, even though I said it kind of feels like a dagger, but just because we really haven't seen much offense since the first inning from this team, so I don't know, if they'll be able to get out of the funk and get hits off of funk.
And this is Landon Funk at the
Man,
plate.
there you go.
And I can tell you from experience, having had Clint Moss as my Little League manager, he probably got up there and told all his infielders, boys, get your head in the game. You guys are not out of this. Keep your heads up. And Landon Funk's going to send this one in the right field, jumping, making the catch. Nice play out there in right by Tommy Dudich. And that's the third out. And Morgan County keeps the damage to a minimum. 1 run. Down 5-1 now as they come up the bat in the bottom of the 5th. 6 outs to go. This is Little League Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th here in 60 seconds.
A new WVU Heart and Vascular Institute is now open in Martinsburg, offering 10,000 square feet of clinic space with exam rooms, procedure rooms, diagnostic capabilities, and a dedicated patient entrance waiting area. At the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques to provide world-class healthcare close to home. Visit the expanded WVU HVI Clinic on the Berkeley Medical Center campus, a department of Berkeley Medical Center.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Bottom of the 5th here at Oatsdale Park. 5-1 Hedgesville. Landon Funk on the mound for a second inning after striking out the side. All swinging in his first inning up. Trying to keep Hedgesville in line to go to the district tournament.
We'll see what Tommy Dudich can do here.
Dudich just made that nice jumping grab for the third out on Funk.
Yeah.
In the last half inning. And so far he's taken 3 pitches, all for a ball.
We forgot to mention, though, this is the battle for Route 9.
It is Hedgesville and Berkeley Springs. You know, it's Morgan County, but a lot of these players are from Berkeley Springs. So a bit of a change in the Landon Funk wanted a new ball, I believe. There's the 3-0 pitch from Funk. That one's high and inside, so Tommy Dudich gets the better of Funk once again. Draws a walk. Lead things off as Morgan County tries to cut into this 4-run deficit.
We'll see if Dudich can be the spark there, drawing the walk, gets on base. We saw some comebacks already throughout this tournament. Obviously, Hedgesville had the unbelievable one last night to beat Jefferson after down 8-3. Morgan County almost blew the lead against South Berkeley, held on to win 5-4. See if Morgan County's got a little bit of magic in them.
Thurman Moss up once again. He takes the second pitch for a strike. It's even at 1-1 after 2 pitches.
I mean, as long as you still got outs, you always got a chance still.
That's right. The second pitch is a second straight strike from Funk. 1-2 count. So Moss had a single in his first at-bat, and he makes contact this time. This one's barely foul. Carter Boyd is now at first base after the pitching change. Logan Harper is going out to center field.
I think it should be.
I believe that's all. That's all the changes we've made.
Well,
Landon
Jordan was in left. Where was Boyd playing? Was he an extra?
Boyd was in center. So
yes.
Carter Boyd went from center to first. Funk went from first to pitcher. Harper went from pitcher to center.
Yep.
So a triangle right there.
Everything else is the same.
Yep. Thurman Moss. This one grounded to short. Stepping on the bag for one is Munyon, but the throw is wide at first base. And then the throw back to second is also wide, but the left fielder, Jordan, makes the play. Keeps Moss just at second base. They do get one out of it on the fielder's choice, but the error allows Moss to go from first to second.
Yeah, I mean, I like the play by Munyon. Step on the bag, obviously, try to get the thrower to first. But then once you get the ball and it goes past your first baseman, just hold on to it. No reason to throw it towards second. You're not going to get that guy. And that could have been a lot worse for Hedgesville if the defense wasn't there to back him up. So good play by the left fielder, Austin Jordan.
Big cut to start his second at-bat for Ben Frank. He hits the second pitch as well, right to Landon Funk. He makes the play and makes the tag on Ben Frank, but going over from second to third is Thurman Moss.
Yeah, and then good play by Funk after he makes the tag to run the base runner back to third, opposed to throwing it over to third when you're not going to get the out, and then it goes past somebody and then another run comes in to score. That time he just holds onto the ball. Smart play by Funk, the pitcher.
So now up to bat is Caden Shover. Struck out, or excuse me, that's Nathaniel Slifer. Struck out looking his first time up.
Yeah, we'll see. Kind of took away some momentum after you get the lead base runner on with the walk.
Second pitch was a ball inside, 1-1. Funk winds, throws this one inside again. Slifer gets the count to 2-1. Coach Moss giving instruction from third base. 2-1 pitch, inside once again. 3-1 count. So we'll be looking for something good here. Or see if he can draw the walk. Funk once again. Swing and a miss by Slifer. Runs the count full. 3-2 with 2 outs. Funk 1 strike away from stranding that runner at third, and there it is. Got him looking. Second strikeout for Slifer, and that's the 4th one total for Landon Funk. We'll go to the top of the 6th inning. Last chance for Hedgesville to extend their lead as they are up 5-1 on Morgan County in this game to decide who goes to the district tournament. This is Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Join us this summer for the thrill of American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. The Berkeley Post 14 Hornets are the premier team in the area, and you don't want to miss 1 second of the action. The next pitch to Baden Hartman is cracked out to deep left field. That ball is going, gone! A 3-run homer! The Hornets begin their season on June 3rd. We'll have coverage all the way through the area tournament, July 18th through the 22nd at P.O. Faulkner Park.
Have you been smoking? I can smell it. Hickory. I'm gonna watch you smoke the whole pack. Shop now and save at Orsini's today. Have you been smoking? I can smell it. Hickory. I'm gonna watch you smoke the whole pack. Shop now and save at Orsini's today.
Top of the 6th inning here at Oatsdale Park. Hedgesville up 5-1. First pitch from Braden Lavelsberger is a ball, still keeping him up on the mound. He's at 71 pitches now. It's only 14 to go before he'll have to be pulled. And Reed Michael fouls this one off. Evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, when and if we get to that point, they will probably go to Braylon Miller, I would suspect. Since they pitched him the other day, they kept him under his pitch count, I would presume for this reason. But overall, I think Lavelsberger's done pretty good.
And this one's a ball, makes it 2-1. Yeah, through 5 innings, only 6 hits. 3 walks, but it has led to five runs.
Yeah.
And there's a swing and a miss by Reed Michael. Evens it up at 2-2. Here's the windup and the pitch from Lavelsberger, fouled off.
But overall, I mean, Morgan County's offense just hasn't kept pace today, and that was one of their issues against Martinsburg, and Just seems like they just haven't had the best at-bats today again.
That one nearly stays fair, but just slightly goes foul before third base when Anderton makes the play. So Reed Michael will jog back, pick up his bat, get back in the batter's box. Still 2-2.
But it is only a 4-run lead at this point, so.
Here's the 2-2. That one's high and inside.
If you're able to keep it at 4, you get the bases loaded, and you're one swing of the bat away from a tied game.
Michael had a single in his first at-bat as he fouls off another one. He ended up coming around the score. So another full count pitch from Braden Livelsberger. Michael fouls it off again, keeps himself alive. Five to 1 our score. The first at bat of the top of the 6th inning. Michael just barely avoids being hit by that one. It's inside for ball 4. Michael with a leadoff walk.
Yeah, obviously if you're Hedgesville, you'd like to get some insurance runs up. You have that 4-run lead. You feel a little bit better with a 5 or 6-run lead. We talked about too on the high school games. Anytime a team scores late in the game, it can really kind of derail your confidence from your other team or from your opponent. So, if you're able to get a run or two, it really feels like the game is in your control.
Jackson stopped. Second pitch of the at-bat is a fly ball to center field, and it's going to be fielded, and the play's made by Avery Ryder for out number 1. So now Livelsberger at 82 pitches through 5 1/3. If he can't get Whittington out in 2 pitches, this will be his last batter he faces, and this one's fouled off to the back fence. And the windup from Livelsberger again. That one's inside for the 84th pitch to from Livelsberger. So this will, in fact, be his last batter he faces. And this one is lined into center field for a base hit for Jace Whittington. Right past Livelsberger. No play can be made. Runners on first and second now. And that is the 85th pitch. And now time is called. I think they'll also get a pinch runner on the Hedgesville side, as Coach Moss is going to go out to the mound to make a substitution for Livelsberger. And while he does that, we'll take a 60-second break for the pitching change. This is Little League Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
New pitcher on the mound for Morgan County is Braylon Miller, number 42, coming in from shortstop. And it looks like they may have just been a straight swap of Livelsberger over to shortstop.
Yeah, like I said, they saved Miller for this moment, kind of, to have him come in at some point. You got the full 85 from Livelsberger. Not a bad outing at all. But at this point, he was running out of gas, I think, anyway. So we'll see if Miller can keep that runner stranded at second.
Miller's first pitch to Chase Munyon was a ball. Second pitch comes in outside, makes it 2-0. Leibelsberger his day ends 5 1/3, 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. And now it's called strike 1, make it 2-1.
But you're just a double play ball away from potentially getting out of this. Obviously tough to get the double play at this level, but we saw a potential one earlier that could have been made if you had a better throw.
2-2 after the swing and a miss. Braylon Miller gets it on the outside corner for a strikeout for his first batter.
Don't need a double play there if you get a strikeout, though.
Nope. Yeah, you can't get a double play when there's 2 outs. So there you go.
Well, what do you call a drop third strike, third down first? Double play. Had to get the out twice.
That's one way to look at it, Nick. There you go. Proving us all wrong, as usual.
Yeah, that's what I try to do. I can't ever be wrong, Dylan.
And you never are.
Is that going to be my new nickname? Nick Verzolini, never wrong? Never wrong, Nick?
Never wrong, Nick. There you go. First pitch to Will Meyer was fouled off. 0-1. This one hit on the ground over the head of the pitcher and to Leibelsberger at short. He steps on second for the third out. So Miller is able to strand the runners for Hedgesville. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Morgan County with their last 3 outs down by 4 runs. We'll see if they can get back in this and stay alive and head to the district tournament. This is Little League Baseball on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Whether it's a strain, sprain, or fracture, WVU Medicine Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Charlestown and Spring Mills now offers same-day appointments. No referral is needed unless required by your insurance carrier. WVU Medicine Orthopedics and Sports Medicine offers the exceptional care you expect for the injuries you don't. For same-day appointments at WVU Medicine Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, call 304-725-BONE.
The Skinner family has been representing West Virginians for more than 50 years.
We've changed the name of our firm to Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers because we want to be clear about what we do. We represent people who have been in car, truck, and other catastrophic accidents.
We're here to be a voice for the injured and vulnerable, and we take that job seriously with deep commitment to serving our clients wherever they are.
Just Google Skinner Accident Lawyer or visit SkinnerWins.com. We'll treat you like family.
Welcome back to Oatsdale Park. It's the bottom of the 6th here in the District 6 Area 1 runner-up game. See who will join Martinsburg advancing to the District 6 tournament this weekend. First pitch to Caden Shover is a first pitch strike from Landon Funk. There's 4 strikeouts in 2 innings. And they'll take strike 2 as well. Morgan County has not yet been able to get a hit off of Funk in his 2 innings on the mound. And the 0-2 pitch will be low and outside for a ball.
Yeah, 10, 11, 12 guys, so we'll see if they can get something going.
And that's swung on and foul tipped into the glove. And that's another strikeout. 5 strikeouts in 2 1/3 innings for Landon Funk. He's retired 7 batters. 7 of the 8 that he's faced.
Not too shabby.
5 of them have been strikeouts.
Yeah, not bad from Funk at all.
And the first pitch to Ethan Stewart's a swing and a miss.
Funk's got him in a funk with some funky stuff.
Absolutely. If this is the bottom of the lineup, he gets the face here. And it's another swing and a miss. If he can retire the side, they won't get back to the top of the order with Leibelsberger. So Ethan Stewart or Avery Ryder have to keep the things alive to get back to the top. And it's another swing and a miss. 3 straight. And that's a 6th strikeout for Landon Funk, who has come on in relief of an already really good performance on the mound from Logan Harper, who had 7 strikeouts in 3 innings. And now he's a strikeout away from matching that.
Yeah, 13 combined strikeouts.
First pitch to Avery Ryder is fouled back to the back fence. So 1 out away, Hedgesville is from going to Petersburg.
And Dylan, we talked about it a lot the other day. You need to find ways to at least put pressure on the defense. Make the defense make mistakes. If you keep putting the ball in play, you can do that. But with 13 strikeouts, it's hard to put a lot of pressure on Hedgesville.
Ball 1 inside to Avery Ryder. And this pitch is high for ball number 2. It's 2-1. Morgan County down to their final out. Down by 4 runs. Trying to get back in this. Landon Funk with 2-1. It's outside. Makes it 3-1.
Yeah, just missing that outside corner now on back-to-back pitches here from Funk. You don't want to lose Ryder and then get it back to the top if you can avoid it.
Here's the 3-1, and it's high. Avery Ryder draws a walk. So Morgan County, with 1 out to go, will try to keep the rally alive as they get back to the top of the order. And Braden Livelsberger had a base hit his first time up to lead things off and got on first with a dropped 3rd strike. Landon Funk on to first base. Carter Boyd steps on the bag at first. And for the first time since 2016, Hedgesville will move on to the District Little League Tournament. 5-1 victory over Morgan County on the back of 2 great pitching performances from Logan Harper and Landon Funk, 3 innings each, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable stuff from the Hedgesville pitching. I kind of questioned it, right? I was like, do you want to take Harper out? He's rolling right now. But Funk came in and was like, yeah, I can take care of it, coach. And that's what he did for Hedgesville and, helped them get the win. I think for Morgan County, though, I mean, still an impressive run, especially for a program that hadn't won a game in this tournament since 2014. So, to win the game, to have some competitive games against areas that typically kind of dominate you, even though you're in the same area tournament, you haven't really been super competitive as a program. So, I think you got to be happy with this team if you're Coach Moss and what they showed, and the fact that they didn't give up either. They continue to fight, play with heart, play with energy, and that's all you can really ask for at this level. Congrats to Hedgesville. We'll see them this weekend as them and Martinsburg head to that district tournament, and hopefully both teams can represent well and advance to the state tournament.
Yeah, but it's Martinsburg and Hedgesville going to Petersburg from Area 1 for District 6. We'll take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up here from Oatesdale Park. This is Little League Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We'll be back for post-game wrap-up here after this 2-minute break.
This is Eric at Hancock Chevrolet. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hancock Chevrolet, it is that easy. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hancock Chevrolet will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time in a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Cumberland to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hancock Chevrolet absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HancockChevy.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want, and your new ride will be delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Welcome back to Oatsdale Park. Post-game here after Hedgesville advances to the District 6 tournament here from Area 1 with a 5-1 victory over Morgan County. And Nick, it was two great pitching performances and some timely hitting. And let's run down the stat sheet for Hedgesville.
Yeah, just enough to get it done with the hits. As you mentioned, 5 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors for Hedgesville. For Morgan County, 1 run on 2 hits. It was an early 2-0 lead for Hedgesville. You had the leadoff home run from Logan Harper. Morgan County would come back to make it a 1-run game, but then Hedgesville's pitching, like you said, dominant throughout. 3 innings for Harper, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 7 strikeouts. Landon Funk comes in and doesn't drop off at all. 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, no hits. So great stuff from those 2 pitchers. Harper had 3 hits. Aiden Fuller had 2 hits. Reed had 1 hit. Whittington got 1 hit, and that was it. Offensively, Will Meyer drove in a run. And then for Morgan County, hits coming from Livelsberger and from Thurman Moss, and that was it for them offensively. 13 strikeouts for him as a team. For Braden Livelsberger, 5 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. And Braylon Miller pitches well in his two-thirds of an inning of work with 1 strikeout.
Yeah, I'd say if you're Morgan County that you got a pitching performance and a defensive performance you can be proud of, but it was just you ran into a couple of buzzsaws up on the mound, and 2 hits is going to be hard to get a win against, especially against this Hedgesville team that obviously has a lot of good hitters, led off the game with a home run from their starting pitcher.
Yeah, and like I said, at the end of the day, Morgan County did something that doesn't happen that often for Morgan County Little League Baseball. They won a game in this tournament. That's something to be happy with. Obviously you're not satisfied with it. You want to advance as far as you can, but to do something that isn't super common with this group is impressive, and the fact that you are kind of a smaller area compared to the other teams, it makes it a little bit tougher. So with all that being said, they won a game. They were competitive in this game. They had their moments in their game against Martinsburg. And you're happy with the fact that these kids came in here and they competed. You wanted to advance farther for Morgan County, and if you're Hedgesville, you had a great run. You beat Jefferson twice, something that probably hasn't been done in a while. Jefferson hasn't missed the tournament in, I believe, 3 years. 3 or 4 years it's been since Jefferson missed the district tournament completely. So, both these teams kind of had some historic things heading into this runner-up game.
It's actually even longer, Nick. It's been since 2014 that Jefferson's missed the district tournament.
It's been since the same amount of time since Morgan County won, since Jefferson missed the tournament. So, both these teams had, historic runs here. And, again, I think we're going to see some great stuff from Hedgesville and Martinsburg down at the district tournament. They'll represent the area well, and all the teams that played here in the area tournament were fun to watch.
It was. And once again, final score here from Oatsdale Park, 5-1 Hedgesville over Morgan County. Hedgesville joins Martinsburg, advancing to this weekend's District 6 tournament to see who can get to the State Little League tournament. For Spencer Dupuis back in the studio, Colin McLaughlin, our cameraman this evening, Nick Verzolini, I'm Dylan Bishop. We'll catch you again this weekend for the district tournament in Petersburg, and you can hear us at 12:08 tomorrow on the Sports Mix to break us down. This has been Little League Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, wishing you a good Tuesday evening.
We thank you for listening to live play-by-play coverage of Little League All-Star Baseball. Little League All-Star Baseball is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. All rights reserved.